Hey, what's up, guys? Long time no see, right? Well, I wanted to talk to you about something today. Have you ever felt exhausted after a conversation or a social interaction with loved ones, parents, coworkers? I mean, it happens to me all the time. Even when I stay silent throughout all the conversation, trying to stay calm, take the time to listen, or at least this is what I thought I was doing. And then I hang up and automatically I take a deep breath and start breathing again. And when I get out of these conversations, I'm like, damn, that person was intense. Or, whoa, that conversation was intense. Have you ever felt that way? When I take a step back and I analyze what just happened, I realize that my brain, my mind was on high alert because it was checking, analyzing in real time if there were threats or covert attacks, or am I being manipulated, or do I need to protect myself or fight back, or do the image that I'm projecting matches the personality I want to maintain through my responses, my face and body expressions. Did my responses were optimal for the situation, or to make sure that I live up to the reputation that I have or that I have built unconsciously for myself, the persona I unconsciously created for myself. Or if there are opportunities to shine and show off my best personality traits, or trying to avoid uncomfortable silences and interpret their words and anticipate worst case scenarios. Oh my God, is he gonna leave me? Or, oh my God, I'm gonna get abandoned. And also trying to be nice and pleasant. So at the end, it feels like my mind is coordinating an international import export platform to handle a global crisis all by itself. And this is exhausting. Exhausting. So, this is why, after such conversation, I feel so drained because I was fighting. So, if I break it down, what's happening? In our experience, when we have gone through some pain, massive pain, traumatizing pain, or unresolved pains that eventually we resist, it creates fear, okay? The fear of living, experiencing that pain once again. So that fear creates mechanisms, defense mechanisms, protection mechanisms, keep analyzing in real time what is happening and compare it to past situations to see if there are similarities and to preventing you from experience that pain again. And then in front of that, it creates masks. Those masks are like a persona. It's like an intimidating boundary that you put there to signal people to know that they shouldn't cross you, or to please them, or to show off, to display. I'm not saying this in a mean or judgmental way, but just as an observation of an unconscious pattern, okay? No harm, no attack. So basically, this is how one fear creates multiple programs and barriers and gates just to protect you from one pain. So now picture this. Imagine you have 3, 4, 10, 20 fears playing at the same time, each of them having their own baggage of mechanisms and masks. So when you're having an interaction, you need energy to keep all these programs and infrastructures running in the background. So it burns you out. I mean, this is what is happening to me. It burns me out. And all this to keep the face up, to keep the persona alive, to make sure that it's alive. And all of this meant to protect you from something that might not even happen. Maybe it is not what is happening right now. You're just having a simple conversation with a loved one. But you keep seeing things and your body wants to react. And all of these needs energy. I have talked about fear, but fear is not the only trigger or origin of all these mechanisms. There are also unresolved situations. It might not have caused you pain, but it has created these mechanisms inside you. There are also things that you have been taught by your upbringing or community telling you that you shouldn't be yourself, you shouldn't show this, you should appear strong, you should be this, you should be that, whatever. So you create all these masks and the mechanisms that come with them. So at the end of the day, you're not having a pleasant conversation with your loved one. You're in a battlefield. It's a sports game. And that's exhausting. It drains you. It drains your energy reserves. So what's the alternative? Well, try to picture a reality where you don't have all these mechanisms running. What happens? First of all, you feel at peace. You just take what comes. You respond the way you feel like it. You hear. You try to understand. If you do understand, you give your opinion or whatever you want to say. If you don't understand, you might not respond or say that you don't understand or ask questions to make it clearer. Having a simple exchange. And at the end, having a connection with the person in front of you. Globally, the real deal is to just be yourself. It is the easiest thing to do, I guess. Feel how peaceful and relaxing it would be if you could just be yourself. The way you are, the way you think, the way you feel, and just let them be. No pressure, no resistance, just be. Just let yourself flow and exist. So I can hear you coming asking me, but Astrid, if I don't keep these mechanisms alive, how do I protect myself? And my answer would be, but why do you need to protect yourself? What are you protecting yourself of? Is there an attack? You will feel it. You'll know. Okay, you have a healthy inner mechanism that signals you when something is wrong. It's your emotions, meaning that if you're having a conversation, everything is going fine, you will feel good. And if the person you're having a conversation with says something or does something that makes you feel uncomfortable or hurts you, you just say it. Or you can take the time to pause and reflect on what just happened. There's nothing wrong with that. You have the right to do it. You might even stop listening and focus on yourself. Ask yourself, what was that? Why do I feel this way? What was I feeling? And take the time and state it clearly. So listen, what you just did or said earlier, it hurt me. I'm not sure why, but I felt like. And you can have a healthy conversation with the person if the person is open for it. If that person is not, you can just hang up. I mean, okay, that's the harsh solution, but you can, right? You can stop the conversation. You can, now it's the right opportunity for you to put your boundaries. To say, listen, I understand that it wasn't intentional, but I don't want to do that again. Okay? It makes me feel this, and it's not comfortable. It's not pleasant for me. So if the person loves you or respects you, the person won't do it again, or at least will try not to do it again. Okay? So yeah, to me, this is what a healthy and mature exchange would look like. So the goal here is to try to turn off all these mechanisms and realize that the fear is not justified, or it's not as useful as it claims to be, and develop healthy ways of receiving pain. Okay? Because pain hurts and makes us suffer more when we resist it. But if we give it space and let it flow through you for a few seconds, it will go away. It will not pile up and bottle up in your body, and then after create these fear-based mechanisms and ego and stuff like that. So the first thing is to learn how to go through painful situation, and the second is to drop these fears. By dropping them, you will turn off all these mechanisms, regain your energy, and have a pleasant conversation with your loved one. Making all these fears disappear and stuff like that will not happen magically just because you want to. I mean, it's possible. And if you do, please let me know, because I would love to know. You are just extremely lucky. I mean, it's a good thing, but it won't happen magically just because you want it. It requires time for introspection, for healing, for taking the time to understand yourself and decode, okay? Decode these mechanisms, the chain of reaction, the emotional trail. Just follow it to understand where it comes from and how it works, so you can get to the bottom of it, to the core problem that is causing all these things. This is what I had for you on this topic. But before I leave, I would like to talk to you about something. I have introduced a new concept on my channel, which is reflective audio. Basically what it is, it's me sharing with you my thought process when I do shadow work. And the principle is that I take one truth or one pain or one case, and I state it from multiple angles using different words, because you know that one truth can be said one way, it doesn't click, you reject it, and then put it in another way from a different angle using different words, and then it clicks. So that's the point of the reflective audio. Is something that you put in your ears, you put your headphones on, you go by doing your business, and just let it sink in. Let the questions, the questioning, the truth, the statement, the how do you say that? Undeniable statements expressed in different ways sink in and get through to you. So yeah, so go check it out if you want to. I've created a playlist called Reflective Audio where you can find them. And one last thing, if you want to receive more reflections on shadow work, insights, and usually things that I'm not very comfortable sharing in videos like that on YouTube, you can subscribe to my newsletter. I don't call it newsletter because it's not a typical newsletter. So I don't have a fixed schedule. I just post and share with you when insights come. No pressure. So you can sign up for it. The link is in the description box.
So I would be glad to see you there.
In the meantime, bye.